In the beginning of the season, if anyone tried to tell me AC Roma will be in 7th place midway through the season, I won't believe them. Seems like AC Roma is declining, and that's why they hired me to take over for 10th season. We might not have a lot of challenges, but these challenges will not be easy, cause we have to win 25 trophies with AC Roma. Somehow in the entire history, they were able to only win the Serie A 3 times, and they never won the Champions League. And that brings me to my next challenge, winning the Champions League 3 times with Roma. And hopefully we can become the champions of Italia. And yo, we go with season 1, and look at this team we have, man. They have the Ukrainian striker Dovik, the legendary center back Ramos, and the World Cup winner Paulo Dybala. Speaking about Dybala, why is he not in the starting 11? He's currently out in real life with an injury. If I'd known that news sooner, I would've given him an injury in the game as well. But I'm glad we have him in the team, cause we're gonna need him if we wanna win trophies. First thing I wanna do is swap the formation. This is the old coach formation. I wanna bring in my own ideas to this team. I will be introducing the 4-2-3-1 with build-up style of short passing and the fresh approach of high. I definitely think this is gonna get the best out of our players, but I see a couple positions we need to improve on. But with only $31 million, this is not gonna be easy. It looks like I just have to work with what we have, but I could raise enough money to sign at least one player. So Pellegrini will be the first player to pack up his bags, and he will be joining our rival Milan for 31 million. With this sale, we managed to raise up 65 million, and with this sale, we can definitely improve the winger departments. Who's better than Liverpool man Cody Gakpo? He's versatile, explosive, and he has that killer instinct in front of the goal. Signing him is gonna be expensive, that's why I have to throw in a swap deal. Plus 58 million, we were able to get the deal completed. Bro, he actually looks so tough in this Roma kit. If you're a Roma fan, would you want Gakpo in your team? Having him in our team definitely cost us, cause look how much money we have left. I cannot make any more signings, guys. I guess we just have to work with this. But Gakpo in this attack is definitely gonna improve our team. End of the season, and it was a pretty tight race. Head-to-head points, me and Milan finished both with 84, but they beat us in goals difference. We actually won the Coppa Italian Cup, making our trophy number 1. In the UEFA table, we finished 3rd place under Manchester United. How did that happen? We passed the round of 16 with ease. In the quarterfinal, we took care of Nice. In the semi-final, we abused our opponents, and we're actually facing Fenerbahce in our first season in the Europa final. I have no doubts these boys will not get the job done. And there we have it, boys, beating them 2-1, with James scoring the last goal minute to win us the Europa League, making that trophy number 2. Dovik scoring 42 goals this season. Dybala scoring 41 this season. Overall, the team did great in their first season without signing a lot of players. Season 2 and this season we have to make some signings. So far, I'm happy with my attack. Dybala, Dovik, Gakpo, they have been putting up great numbers so far. Also in the bench, Tommy Abraham just came back from his loan, so that's more power in our attack. But I think in the defense, that's where the problem lies. If we can bring in a world-class center back to replace 36 years old Ramos, that would be great. And also if we can bring in a left back, that could do wonders for us. Okay, the board finally to give us a little more money. Okay, I think I found a perfect center back from Spurs. Van der Ven, 24 years old, 84 overall. But his signing is not gonna be cheap, cause we're only gonna be left with 24 million. This transfer makes sense to go with the experience of Van der Ven. Meanwhile, we had an offer from Angelino from Atlanta for 16 million. Also, we received an offer for Hermoso for 30 million from OL. And our captain Ramos will be joining Florentino for 13 million. We have managed to raise 76 million. Now we can sign in a world-class left back. I think Udogi will be the perfect fit for our center back position. Italian player coming back to the Italian league. Welcome to AC Roma, Udogi. I think we have done a decent job to improve this team. It looks way stronger than last year. We are making our way to the season. End of the season, and we came 8th place in the Serie A race. We also lost the ES Super Cup. No, this is not gonna help us get to 25 trophies. Again, we got knocked out in the Italian Cup by Milan. In the Super Cup, I got knocked out by Barcelona. Bro, we only have the Champions League left. That's the only trophy we can try to win. Oh, come on. In the quarterfinals, we got knocked out by Man City. What a failure season we just had, especially after improving this team by bringing in these great signings. Now that we're in season 3, we have some big changes to make, and the board has given us some money that can help us build our super team. And one position that's crying for a replacement is the CDM position. With Kristan being 31 years old, only 82, he won't grow anymore. I have a small list of CDM that can replace him. 24 years old Cardoso is currently playing for Real Betis. Another Betis player, Casado, is currently 22 years old. And our last option, Hurtado, 18 years old, 81 overall, is playing for Barcelona. I definitely think it's the best option. We're looking for the physicality in the CDM position. And boy, 82, only 18, I definitely think he's gonna be a big player in our team. Hurtado to Roma for 67 million deal completed. There's one more thing I wanna do to this squad, especially in the right position. I wanna bring in a world-class right mid, cause last season we were struggling to put up the numbers. But we only have 29 million left. The only route to take is letting go a couple players so we can bring in who we want. So I released a lot of players to raise up the money that we require. And boy, didn't we make some money. We made 163 million. There's a certain Brazilian that I want to bring to this Roma team, and no, it's not Anthony. Rafinha, who's currently playing for Aston Villa. That stack says it for itself, 87 overall, 29 years old. I feel like he's the perfect winger for this team. $100 million signing Rafinha to AC Roma. I think it's time we start going for the Champions League. This team is elite. We should be winning every trophy this season. End of the season, we finished 5th place. We have made all the right signings. What's going on here? In the Italian Cup, we lost to Juventus 1-0. I can't believe this is our second season without a trophy in a row. Season 4, and honestly guys, I have no idea why we're going trophyless this seasons. Maybe the team is lacking chemistry, or maybe we just have to change the formation around. But I think I'm gonna give them a chance to actually play with each other and see how they do this season. Making our way to the end of the season, let's hope the boys can finally turn this around. No way we managed to finish 6th place again this season. But somehow Lazio end up winning the Serie A. What is this? And we're still struggling in the Italian Cup, losing in round of 16. Also, we got knocked out in the Europa League by Manchester United. Oh no, that's a disappointing loss. Bro, how we going trophyless with Dovik putting up 42 goals every single season? Also, Dybala putting up 30 goals, 18 assists. What a masterclass. Season 5, and guys, I think it's time we let Paul Dybala move on. He's 34 years old, and you can see his overall he starts to decline. I mean, it's not gonna be easy to replace him. He has been very crucial for our team. Bro, why is Wrench leaving? I don't think I accept any deals from him. I think Milan must play his release clause or something. And there go Paul Dybala leaving AC Roma. Guys, this is definitely hard for us, cause the next player has some big shoes to fill up. He will be joining Barcelona for 139 million. What a deal. Okay, with this kind of money, we can definitely bring in a world class to replace Dybala. So far, these are the 3 players that I think they will be the perfect fit to replace Dybala. 92 Musiala, 89 Siemens, and 92 Wicks. I think Ferdinand Wicks is the right guy to bring into this team. He's just too good. For 200 million, we were able to complete the transfer of Ferdinand Wirtz. With him in that starting 11, we just look like a different team. But we are lacking some substitution for the wingers, and I think Ibembe will give our winger more support. Signing Wirtz definitely paid off, boys, cause we have won a Serie A, making that trophy number 3. In the Italian Cup in the quarterfinal, we lost to Napoli, and I just realized we will not qualify for the Champions League or the European League. Okay, in his first season, he had a pretty solid number, 21 goals and 12 assists. Season 6, guys, I have one position that I want to make a signing, the center back position. Mancini is not getting any younger. You can see he's 33 years old now, and his overall starts to decline. So I feel like let him go, it will be the best decision to make for this club and his career. Financially wise, the board's still backing us up, and that's why I feel like Hausen will be the perfect fit for the center back position. Plus, he played in Roma before, so he knows exactly how we play. And there we have it, boys, bringing Hausen back to AC Roma. It's now or never, boys. We need to start winning the Champions League. End of the season, boys, and that makes it trophy number 4, winning the Serie A title again. In the EA Super Cup, we got destroyed by Milan 4-1, but we finally won the Italian Cup, making that trophy number 5. In the Champions League, we had a good start, finishing 1st place in the league table. We beat Newcastle in the round of 16, boys. Can we actually go for the treble this season? In the quarterfinal, we took care of PSG, beating them 7-3. We faced Milan in the semi-final, which we beat them. That means we end up in the final facing Madrid. Now, first Champions League, we're facing Madrid. This is gonna be tough. Can the boys get the job done? And no, we lost 2-1 to Real Madrid. You know what? I gotta give it to the boys. They went all out this season. Season 7, boys, and I feel like I built the strongest team I can build so far. We have a strong striker foundation, good midfield, and a great defense line. Plus, last season, we did so well, so if it's not broken, don't fix it. And picking up right where we left off, winning the Serie A again, making that trophy number 6. The EA Cup, we got knocked out again. So in the Italian Cup, we lost to Napoli in penalties. And this time, we got knocked out by Man City in the round of 16 in the Champions League. Last season, they did so well. How did we go wrong this season? We did not make a single signing. Season 8, boys, and this is time to start thinking about winning the Champions League, because we have 2 more seasons after this. And our goal of winning the Champions League, it's looking impossible every time we don't win one. This time around, we need to switch up the squad a little bit. Players like Rafinha, who's 34 years old, 86 overall, he cannot be in the squad anymore. As much I wanted to keep Davovic in this squad, but I think it's time to let him go. Also, if we want to win the Champions League, we need a striker who's in their prime, and Davovic is kind of falling off. But the board only give us 86 million. What are we supposed to do with this? We will definitely need more than this to build a Champions League squad. Good thing we have this young talent Ashila Colin in our team. I think I want to introduce him to this team this season and hopefully can take over the striker position. I wish he could have stayed with us for the whole career, but we aiming for the Champions League. There we have it, boys. Living for 150 to Brighton. And for the next player that we're gonna have to sell is my man Rafinha. And looks like he's heading back to the Premier League because he will be joining Crystal Palace for 67 million. We have managed to gain 290 million. With the right main position, I'll be going with 27 years old Shirky. The stack says everything. 87 years old, skills move 5 stars, weak foot 5 stars. This isn't a signing I could not pass on, signing Turkey to Roma. And I don't know where my substitute will be going, but we definitely need to bring more substitute power in. Center back Araujo from Everton, 81 Binzan from Chelsea, backup striker Ballard, right back Andrew from Leeds. We brought in all those players, somehow we still have 115 million. Guys, I'm really tempted to keep Colin as my striker for this season. If we want to win the Champions League, we need to bring in somebody way better than him. And I just don't have the patience to wait for him to grow. We're literally in season 8 and we actually received an offer from Baldazzi for 75 million from Frankfurt. I'm accepting, man. We need all the cash if we want to bring in a world-class striker. And time is running down. We only have 5 hours left before the transfer window closes. Former Real Madrid player Endrick is looking incredible. 25 years old, 91 overall. Yeah, I have to bring him to this team. This was definitely not a cheap signing, boys. For 200 million we brought in Endrick. Alright, boys, this is the team we're going in for this season. The boys need to win this Champions League. We really need it. We have won the Serie A title again, making that trophy number 7. Finally beat Napoli in the Italian Cup, making that trophy number 8. Can we get for the treble? And guys, we're actually in the Champions League final. This time we're facing Dortmund. Alright, boys, we need to get this win. Oh my god, we beat them 4-0. There we go, boys, winning the Champions League, making this our trophy number 9. Now we just gotta win 2 more. And Bobby in his first season here, dropping 48 goals. What a risk that we took, but it paid off. Season 9 picking up where we left off by winning the Serie A title. And that makes it trophy number 10. Honestly, I don't remember the last time we won the EA Super Cup. We keep losing to Napoli. That makes it the 11th trophy with the Italian Cup, but we lost the Super Cup to Manchester City. And we have made another Champions League final, boys. This game is a must win. We have to win 3 Champions League to complete one of our challenges. No, we lost in penalties. Bro, who let Hotaru take a penalty? Well, we're not gonna hit the 3, guys. Let's at least try to get one more next season. Season 10 and our final season, guys. And this is the squad we'll be going in with. Almost everybody's 90 overall except our right back. Let's make our way to the end of the season and see how the boys do. Boys making that trophy number 11 with the Serie A Cup. Bro, I hate Napoli so bad. They're making us losing other trophies. In Italian Cup, we lost to a team called Pisa. And our last season, we made it to another Champions League final facing Paris Saint-Germain. Come on, boys, let's go out with another Champions League. And let's go winning 3-1, boys. And that makes it trophy number 12. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the like button. And I will catch y'all in the next one.